The genocide continues in Palestine, and the people of Lebanon are also experiencing war crimes and crimes against humanity. Shame! Israel continues to bomb Lebanon. Bomb Lebanon. And we're not just talking about South Lebanon. We're talking about the heart, the capital of Lebanon, Beirut. Akbar, North Lebanon, has also been bombed. Shame! And our government is allowing these atrocities to happen day in, day out. We demand immediate action. Israel must be stopped in its tracks. Enough is enough. End the genocide, end the siege. Free Lebanon, free Palestine, free the world. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Israel out of West Bank!
Israel out of West Bank!
Israel out of Gaza!
Israel out of Gaza!
Israel out of Lebanon!
Israel out of Lebanon!
Israel out of Syria!
Israel out of Syria!
Israel out of Palestine!
Israel out of Palestine!
Out! Out! Israel out!
Out! Out! Israel out!
Out! Out! Israel out! 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 Israel out!
Israel out!
Shame! Shame! Israel shame!
Shame! Shame! Israel shame!
Shame! Shame! Israel shame!
Shame! Shame! Israel shame!
Shame! Shame! Australia shame! 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 Albo shame!
Shame! Shame! Elbow shame!
Shame! Shame! Albo shame!
Shame! Shame! Elbow shame!
I commend each and every single one of you for your steadfastness. Over the last 12, 13, we're 14 months in now. Over the last 14 months, your steadfastness, your determination to keep calling for liberation from the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
And to keep calling our government, our shameful, shameful government to account. Albanese must be shamed. The Australian government must be shamed. Shame, shame, Australia, shame!
Shame! Shame! Australia shame!
Action now is more important, just as it was 13 months ago. It is important now. Just as it was important over 76 years ago, it is important now. Enough is enough. The violence that we are seeing in Gaza is beyond comprehension. Absolutely beyond comprehension. The oppression of the Palestinian people is beyond comprehension. 76 years of displacement, of violence. Only Indigenous people who have been oppressed, like the Indigenous people on this colonized land, could completely understand just how dehumanizing these regimes are, just how dehumanizing genocide is, and just how much we need to take immediate action. I want to begin by calling on our first speaker, Muayyad Ali. Muayyad is a Palestinian activist and member of Free Palestine Melbourne. He has been involved in organizing these rallies for the last 414 days. Please join me in welcoming Muayyad. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Gaza!
Free, free Lebanon!
Free, free Lebanon!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Allow me to acknowledge and pay respect for the honor of the land, the Wurundjeri people of Kulin Nation, whose land I live and work upon. It's always was and always will be Aboriginal land, as Palestine always was and always will be, as Lebanon was and always will be. For the last 414 days since the Zionist genocidal campaign against Gaza began, Yet, Gaza has faced this brutality with unyielding strength and unparalleled resistance. Time and time again, Gaza reminds us of what it means to hold on to hope, to claim dignity, and to live with heads high, despite unimaginable suffering. Today, we witness the people of Gaza as never before. They are tired, starving, displaced, and grieving the loss of loved ones. They live in tents, stripped of homes and safety, yet they have never stopped being Palestinian. They have never stopped fighting for freedom and liberation. In the first Intifada, and my generation remember that very well, when we used to be teenagers during the first Intifada, we sing for Gaza, and we say in Arabic, من غزة انطلقت أول شرارة ردت جبلية بهمي جبارة استمدوا القوة من شي جيفارا لبريج الشاطئ مع بيت حنونة. From Gaza, the first spark of Intifada was ignited. Jabalia responded with mighty determination, drawing strength from Che Guevara to bridge Shati and Beit Hanun. For decades, Palestinians and Arab and pro-Palestine supporters call Gaza شعلة الانتفاضة, the flame of resistance, because every time Gaza is ahead to resist and fight for the Palestinian people and for the right of the Palestinian people. And always Gaza pay high price to keep the fighting for our freedom. In Gaza, my friend, everything resists the occupation. The children resist. The great Palestinian women resist. The elderly resist. Patients on hospital beds resist. Doctors, nurses, journalists, teachers, civil defense workers, every profession resist the evil of Zionism. Resistance is not an abstract concept. It's a choice made by people who face oppression every day. As our great Ghassan Kanafani, writer Ghassan Kanafani said, people resist for a reason and stop resisting for a reason. Our people resist to live, to claim dignity, and to secure a future for generations to come. For Palestinians, there is no other option. We don't have any other option but to resist the occupation so we can live in our land. There is no other land but Palestine for the Palestinian. It's a matter of existence. We either exist or we do not exist. and my people have chosen to exist. Resistance, my friends, can manifest in various forms, reflecting the creativity and determination of people who are under oppression. In Gaza, even simple act of breathing is an act of resistance now. Because if Israel able to take the air from Gaza, they will take it. And why we see this remarkable resilience in Gaza? Why does Gaza adapt, recover, and rise again after every stage, every phase of this struggle? It's because the popular support. The Palestinian cause has always been rooted, strong grassroots support, both at home and across the Arab world and now global. Second, adaptation to change. And I just want to remind my generation and the people young people here. After the Nakba, we've been pushed, my fathers and the generation of Nakba has been pushed to refugee camps around the region. In 1965, they said enough is enough, and they started the modern Palestinian revolution to fight back the occupation by first, every single family has produced educated people, doctors, nurses, teachers, engineers, and we participated in building many Arab countries and also Western countries. Palestinian people have the highest rate of education across the region. And that's not my creativity, but it's the United Nations numbers. Third, cultural resilience. Resistance is deeply tied to Palestinian identity. It's our heritage and our dignity. We cannot live without dignity. Who can live without dignity? No one. Third, fourth, and last, the international solidarity. The voices of people around the world have amplified our cause, offering moral, financial, sometimes material support that you guys here in Australia, and I said before, the people in Gaza and in Palestine, they don't look to the complicit people, they don't look to the Labour Party and the government. They look at us here, the Australian people and this multicultural people. Yet, we cannot ignore the devastating impact of misguided peace effort, the Oslo Accord, brokered in 1991 with the promises of a just solution or resolution, have only led to more settlements and emboldened occupation. This so-called peace has paved the way for Israel to continue its colonial projects, stripping Palestinians of their land and future. But Gaza and Palestine still resist. Still Palestine resists, and as long as there is resistance, there is hope of liberation. Finally, for our steadfast brothers and sisters in Lebanon, your solidarity has always been a beacon of hope and strength for the Palestinian people. In this time of war and hardship, we are reminded that our struggles are interconnected, bounded by shared longing for justice, dignity, and freedom. As Gaza stands unbroken, we look to Lebanon with gratitude for your unwavering support and resilience. Your voices, your hearts, and your actions echo the spirit of unity that binds us as one people, one cause. Together we will endure. Together we will rise. Together we will prevail. Thank you, Lebanon, for standing with us in the face of darkness. May we one day celebrate freedom side by side. Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!
Thank you very much.
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Free, free Palestine!
Palestine will be free!
From the sea to the river! From the sea to the river! Thank you so much, Mu'ayyad. The people of Lebanon, as a Lebanese person, I say that the people of Lebanon stand in solidarity with the people of Palestine. Lebanon has experienced firsthand, just as Palestine has, the brutality of the Israeli government, the brutality of the existence of the state of Israel. Shame!
Shame!
We understand the importance of liberation. We understand the importance of resistance. We understand that none of us are free until we are all free. We all understand the importance of standing in solidarity with all oppressed people. That means standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Yemen. It means standing in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in Sudan. It means standing in solidarity with our First Nations brothers and sisters here on this continent. Always was, always will be!
Aboriginal land!
Always was, always will be!
Aboriginal land!
We are so grateful to our First Nations elders for allowing us to protest here on this continent, for standing in solidarity with us for the last 14 months. And just as they continue to advocate for a liberated Palestine, we will continue to call for a liberated Australia as well. Always was, always will be.
Aboriginal land!
Always was, always will be.
Aboriginal land!
Now we are honoured to be joined by Melina May, who has travelled from her grandmother's country in Darwin to speak about the harms of the Australian government's extractive and violent industries. The gas industry is an ongoing settler colonialist industry. We know that the gas and mining industry, as well as the military industry complex, are in a co-independent and absolutely toxic relationship. Malima is also joined by her auntie and elder from West Naarm, who will also be speaking with us today. Please welcome Auntie Malima Murabin and Halima May. Always was, always will be!
Aboriginal land.
Hello everyone, and thank you for having us. Thank you to the Wurundjeri people for having us and hosting us and taking care of us and leading in this fight down here for so long with so much grace and dignity and with so much love. My name is Malilma May. I'm a Dungalaba, Gulumbrink and Tiwi woman. I come from Darwin and the Tiwi Islands. And I'm joined here today with my auntie, Millie Wonga Wordburn. We have travelled down south from the Northern Territory, calling on a stop to the expansion of the gas industry. We know that the gas industry funds and upholds and supports genocide here and over in Palestine and the ongoing genocide across Lebanon and everywhere. Stopping the expansion of the gas industry on our country is stopping genocide everywhere across the continent. We have been meeting and talking about the sacredness of our country, about my grandmother's country, where there is a plan for taxpayer dollars to be spent on the expansion of the gas industry with a project called Naarm in Darwin. We want that project to stop. We need the government not to give our $1.9 billion of taxpayer dollars to this project. We know that that project is already killing us and our people. It's poisoning us and our water. And that's why we've come here ourselves in the flesh to meet with you as kin, so that we can come together stronger as a community in defense of this ongoing settler colonialism here in this country. I'm actually really excited and surprised. I didn't know that Auntie Millie Wonga would want to speak. And so I'm going to cut my thing short because there's nothing else I need to say. Auntie Millie Wonga has come from a community, maybe most of you know, or some Barunga, where we have this amazing Barunga festival. And so we travelled a long way. And I'm going to hand over to Auntie Millie Wonga, who is an elder, a healer, an artist, a weaver, one of the most incredible people, and I just love her very much. So I'm going to hand over to Auntie Millie Wonga. She insisted that she had to speak because she knew that the liberation of Palestinians is the liberation of us.
Yo bagatawon ako jam nam Kuretui pikapol tik macita kurakapol. Iriman bagan ngarayo yola julakan macipikan. Yo. Thank you. I just want to say that I am so blessed, and it is an honor to be here and be part of your struggle. As a traditional indigenous woman, I have seen the journey that I have traveled, the journey since the time of the settlement, the reserves and the mission. A journey that I didn't know would turn me to be fighting for my people in the end as an illiterate child. Having to learn English so that I could participate in their school system. My education, everything that I lived for was out in the bushland. We hunted and harvested our bush tucker, we say. We lived by the water that is so precious to us. The water is so sacred. We have song lines and dance lines for our water and the land that surrounds us, as well as Mother Earth that we are standing on. Everything has a balance, but it seems that all this balance has been knocked down. So you have one that is superior and the other is down below.
Shame!
So we have struggled from the time of when this land was colonized, starting with our fellow people, our countrymen from down south of Australia before coming up to us. Now we have been left with generational traumas. We have been left with not having a decent housing for a family in the communities. We thought that after giving us back our community from being a settlement to a reserve to a community, a self-determination, they say, which they gave us, and yet it is still controlled by the government.
Yes, shame!
I want to stand here